Alright, so it is Saturday the 8th, and the chicks were born on Monday the 3rd. They're doing very well. We had a little case of pasty butt on one of the Blue Splash Morans. I cleaned it with a Q-tip, a little bit of olive oil, put some Vaseline on the vent using the Q-tip. I added apple cider vinegar to the water, which I was planning to do anyway. And I just added today some cornmeal to this feed for today, and I'll probably add that every other, a little bit every other day or so. I'm still giving them probiotic and the electrolyte in their water. So the one on the top has the probiotic and the electrolyte in it, and the one on the bottom that you see that barred rock right here at, this is the barred rock, drinking water down below. She's drinking the one with the apple cider vinegar. And it seems to be doing well. I haven't seen the pasty butt return. That was 2 days ago. Not today, it wasn't yesterday, it's the day before yesterday is when I noticed the pasty butt had come, which is very common for chicks. It can come from stress, it can come from being too hot, being too cold, or the heat fluctuating up and down, going back and forth, different things can cause it. But a good way to quickly cure it is the things that I just said that I added to their diet. And it seems to be doing okay. So they're doing really good. They're growing really well. I was doing the paper towels on the bottom. I went through 2 rolls of paper towels. Well, I went to the dollar store and bought paper towels because I knew I didn't want to use my better paper towels for this because I would be going through it so fast. But we went through those, and then after a few days, I said, I'm going to go ahead and put down the pine shavings, which you can see, or you can see on the corners, or in there. And then I covered that with newspaper. I wanted to give them a little experience with the pine shavings before I put it full blown with them. So they're, every now and then they'll go in the corner and they'll scratch some of it up, and you'll see it, all over the paper, which is fine. But eventually, probably next week, I guess, maybe sometime next week, we'll just do straight pine shavings, and we'll stop with the newspaper. But they're doing really well. They're so cute. The kids love playing with them. Some of them have names. Let's see if I can remember who the names are. Sydney named one Brownie. I guess that is that one over there. Which one? This brown one. I think that's who she named Brownie. And I think that Brownie is, I don't remember. It might be the olive Easter egger. I forget. Oh my gosh. Let's see. The black and white one, these 2 black and white ones right here, I believe, are the barred rocks. Those are the barred rocks. And the 2 light gray ones are the Blue Splash Morans. This one here that's coming out, the black and white with a little bit of yellow in it, that is the Blue Americana. And then band. That's the olive egger. This one here is the olive egger. And then that light tan one up there, I believe, is the Easter egger. So I got the Blue Splash Morans, those are done in the Blue Americana. I know who that is. I know who the olive egger is. Oh, there's 2 Easter eggers. That's why. Okay. So I think that's the other one. They like to huddle on that side. They don't go much under here, much anymore. They pretty much huddle up on the side. But I have this heat here, and I have the Premier Brooder plate down here. So they have 2 sources. So they pretty much huddle up on the side here, which is nice because I can see them. I'd rather them be there than under the plate. So it's reading that right there where that red dot is 96.543. And that's just what it is, but there's no cover on here. You can see some of them are going to sleep now. Taking a nap until someone comes over and tramples on them and wakes them up. Let's see. That spot's 94. They like to follow the laser. I think it's a game. So right now it's about 94 degrees, 94.6 under that heat plate right there. And again, let me just check again where they are. It says 95.9. And that's from me. I mean, I have opened this door a few times because I just cleaned this out and gave them new bedding and new food. So I have opened the door a couple times, and so some air has escaped this room. But they're doing very well. We really enjoy them. They're so cute. Chickies?
Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki.
He's so sweet. You waving at the chickies? Where's food hanging out of your mouth?
Hi, Kiki.
What?
So here's Alice. It's probably a smoothie.
Oh, you were drinking some smoothie?
Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi,
See the chickies? What? Thank you.
No,
going to go to sleep now. Bye-bye, chickies. Bye-bye, chickies.
Hi, Gigi.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
How are you gonna get the dry blood off your fingers?
I'm washing his hands.
Why didn't you wash your hands before you wash yours? Oh. Yeah, just scrub. Back. Oh, so that's okay.
None of looks smaller than I thought. So none of looks smaller than Christine.
Okay.
I thought.
Daddy! Daddy!
Yes.
I see Santa Claus!
You see Santa Claus?
Yeah! Santa Claus right there!
Where?
On
Santa
paper.
Claus right there!
He's right there.
Yeah!
What's he doing?
This time Santa Claus!
Oh, that was nice to say.
It's falling.
What's that, Mommy?
Huh?
It's falling.
That? What's that, Mommy?
So Sam, tell me what you're doing.
I'm putting these inside of the bag.
You're putting these. What are these?
The deer.
Okay, it's deer, but what piece of the deer?
The back.
The back.
Tenderloins.
What did he just say? The what?
The tenderloins, I think. Those are the best way.
Yes, the tenderloins.
Sam?
Was I supposed to be counting what was it I was putting in here?
I can't even. Yes, Sam. You said 15.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 10.
Okay, you can get it. Yeah, you can definitely get more in there. You can take like 2 at a time if you want.
Why is it good? Can you take a book? Can you take a book? Go.
Crazy girl.
Get in there. That one. Smells. That one.
Sleepyhead's back there moving around.
Try to close this. This stuff is pretty light. Pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Spencer, you see the deer meat? You gonna eat it up? Yeah. Not while it's raw though.
It's yucky.
Yeah, it's yucky when it's raw. Do like 2 at a time so then you can package them better.
Sam!
Hi, Spencer.
Oh, that took me a Cheddar. Doesn't it kind of look like one of those like meat sticks people would use in the Renaissance? It's really big.
Turkey leg.
Yeah, like a turkey leg. I couldn't remember what they used.
So what do we do with these parts, honey?
Steak.
This is the steak.
Ew. Kind of like that one kind of looks like a big pork.
Stop biting your teeth like that. Stop. Don't mess your teeth up.
This looks cool right there. It's like a miniature cake. Is the middle part of this leg right here that?
One cut, is that what?
Sorry.
She's learning.
Now what? That's the bone.
No, right here. Is this fat?
So glad Kevin is teaching us. God, I can't video Sam, but because her hair looks like she's.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness. So the bowls pieces that we will be canning. Oh, that's a nice piece of steak right there. And these two I'll make like together, I guess, right? Skinny pieces. I'm gonna keep them separated a little bit so when the time is gone out, it's all faster.
I think it should be illegal to kill a baby deer.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, that's just wrong.
See how big and size?
That's just cruel.
So it's not like crabs. Here in Maryland, they gotta be a certain size. Sorry, Sydney. Bambi gets it too.
And we already got it.
Oh, yeah. So who, your parents got Bambi?
Steph and mom and dad a year ago.
That's so mean.
So did they finish getting it all, this stuff done too, or is that or later?
I left it at this stage.
It's okay. It's alright. I'm waking up. It's getting sticky. Is that because it's thawing out? Hey, Sai. That's your water. Spencer put that there for you. Wasn't that nice of her? Daddy's cutting the deer up. He's cutting up meat. You see him? Leg number 3 going down. And the little Cookie Monster boy. What are you doing?
Hey.
Light. You're happy with the cookie, huh? You eat it. I'm not eating it. I'm not catching your cold. Stupid extra hairs. Okay? You want another cookie? You have 2. I think that's enough. Yes? No more. They're all gone. They're all gone. Huh? They're all gone. Yes? Oh. You ate the cookies up. They're all gone. Yes? Where are you going? Sit down.
Mommy, banana.
You want a banana? You had a banana. You had a banana, then you had 2 cookies.
Mommy.
You got cookies on your mouth?
She wants to make it under the fort with us.
You stop that fussing, Spencer, okay?
Wait a second. Hey, Silas. Wait a second.
And there, 1 inch of headspace. Go to bed. She didn't have a nap at all today.
You only have one toy.
So she's gonna go right to sleep. I was like yesterday she didn't have a nap. She was like trying to lay on me and stuff. I was like, you wanna go to bed? Yes! I wanna go to bed.
So when you make this, you just dump it out and then cook it?
Well, it'll
season
already
it.
be cooked because the pressure canner will cook
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But this we can eat like, what did we say? Which kind, honey? You said?
It's a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, this is what we can make like roast beef sandwiches out of. But it's not roast beef. What do you call it?
So wouldn't you cut it up into slabs,
Roast
like
venison?
bologna kind of?
Do what now?
So wouldn't we cut it up into slabs like bologna?
That's like bologna.
Like you have bologna and like ham and turkey, they're like flat when you get it. Or like cut it yourself.
Alright, so now that my jars are filled with 1 inch headspace, I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of salt. We use pink Himalayan salt. Right on top. And we are raw packing these. And venison does not need any water added because it will make its own juice. So now that that's done, I'm gonna take my vinegar here, dab it with the paper towel, clean all the rims, and then I'm gonna place my lids on and the caps, and then they're gonna go into the pressure canner, and we'll begin that process. Be back in a sec. All right, first fountain is ready to go. Here it is. We're gonna go in the pressure canner. Just make sure they're all finger tight, not too tight. Trying to make sure they're not touching so they don't bounce on each other.
I just bumped into the thing. That's funny.
All right, so I got all 12 in here, and they're double stacked, which is great, so they can all fit in there. So I'll go ahead and put that in there. I have 4 quarts of water in the bottom of this. Close it. Make sure it's tight. Turn this up to high. I'm gonna wait for this to put the steam out. Once it starts putting all the steam out, then I'm gonna go ahead and put the weight on it to get it to 10 PSI, and then we'll do that and we'll be done. All right. All right, we're still at it. So now we have 6 more. These are quarts this time going in the second canner. These in, they're still cutting, there's so much meat. So much. It's crazy. Are in there. There is a tablespoon of vinegar in there to help the bottles not get, the jars not get cloudy. This one has about 40 something minutes left. It's hard to keep that dial at 10. I'm having to, it's like I turn it down to low and it goes just below 10. I turn it up a little bit, it goes up just like to 12. So trying to figure that out and get that to stay. Very difficult. Yep, Daddy's taking a break from cutting the deer meat up to put the lights on the tree.
Do you like the lights on the tree?
See, there's sisters, big ones, hiding under the blankets. anything? Well, we're having a very long day and night. There's still deer meat to be cut. It's currently 11:20 p.m. and there's still deer meat on the truck. We took a break from cutting it up and canning it. Well, this is still going on the canners, but we took a break from cutting up the deer meat so Kevin can get the lights on the tree, and then the girls do the decorating part with the balls and the beads that we made. So yeah, we're still at it. All right, so it is 1:42 a.m. and we are done for the night, but we are not done. There we have a cooler outside that is full with 3 butts and 1 front leg, I believe. That needs to be processed tomorrow. And I'll be doing that on my own, without Kevin, with maybe the help of the girls, the big girls, to get that done. So what we have tonight is 12 pints, and I did 6 quarts. You only see 5. And here's the 6th one. It cracked. Totally my fault though. When I took them out of the pot, 1 or 2 of them were, you can still, this one's, they're still bubbling. I literally just took these out. 1 or 2 of them were leaking into the pot, so I didn't want the grease to get on my towels. Oh, so I ran some hot water in the sink and tried to rinse it off with some soapy water and just rinse it, and the one, I guess it was too much, so the bottom just like fell right out the bottom of it right into the sink. But I'm glad it did it in the sink. It was easy to clean up and it didn't shatter, it just kind of, the bottom fell out, and there were like 2 pieces of glass sitting in and mixed in it, so we lost 1, but I'm okay with it. It's my fault, but I'm not terribly upset because it did it when it did it and where it did it, so I'm thankful for that. But yes, this is what we got tonight. Again, I'll be doing more tomorrow, so this video will continue. All right, so I'm on my own today because Kevin had to go to work today, this morning. So this is what I pulled off of a front leg. And now I have a couple of butts to do. I think 3 of them. So here's one. My first time, so I'm sure it will look a mess. But yeah, so here we are. All right, just wanted to give you guys an update. Day 2, getting this deer meat, and then I will be canning some more of it. All right, so this is what we're finishing up with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 gallon-sized bags filled with steak. So these are the bigger steak pieces, and each one has sandwich bags in them, and they are all filled with 2 steaks each. So there's 4 gallon-sized bags full of those, and 1 quart of deer fish. Here's a big, huge bag full of the small steaks for frying. And this is more of the pieces that are good for like stewing. In there's 3 bags of that, plus the cans that I did last night. So I'm not gonna can anymore. I'm just gonna freeze these 3 because that way we have some that's just not cooked already, and we can use those as well. So that's what we got. We got a lot, and that's, to be honest, it's like there's actually 2 butts left, and I just can't do anymore. So I want to see if anybody wants those to cut up themselves for some of the stewing pieces. But that's it. We did real good. I'm very thankful for this, and what an experience. Until next time, thanks for watching.